everybody. Welcome to everyone watching in the Starlight Express rooms around the country, to everyone watching on Facebook Live. I am super excited. We have something really special coming up for you, a very special guest. First, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the lands. I'm streaming from a Starlight Express room in Bidjigal and Gadigal land, and I'd like to pay my respects to their continuing culture and the contribution they make to the life of this country on the lands where we work, where we live, and where we play. So, without further ado, I have a very special guest. Drum roll, please. Briggs! Hello, how are you going today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, Briggs. Now, you are a pretty amazing person. I'm so excited because you have a very special book that you have written. What is that book called?
It's called Our Home, Our Heartbeat. I wrote it about a year ago, and it's so great to see it out there in all the hands of all the young fans that I have.
Yes, it's so beautiful. Now, 2020 has been we're going to read that book soon. We're going to get you to read that book soon. But first, we have a few questions. 2020 has been a pretty big year for you. Your EP Always Was up for an ARIA award. That's so amazing, so exciting. And you released this kids book as well. So what inspired you to take kind of a sidestep from rapping to write this awesome book?
I'd noticed that like a lot of the kids' books that I remembered when I was a kid were in rhyme form, and I'd already done a lot of rhyming, as a rapper for the last 10, 15 years. And so I see my fans getting older and having kids and wanting to share my music and stuff with their kids. So I thought like I could make something out of a song of mine. The Children Came Back, which was a version of an Archie Roach song. So it all just really came together like really, really easy in my head. And
that's good to hear.
Yeah, so it was really simple, that part. I felt like all the pieces were there. I just had to put it together.
Yeah. And that song, The Children Came Back, is this book a version of that song? Is it the same or similar lyrics?
It's pretty similar. Like the concept is very similar. It's about Indigenous heroes and heroes for all Australians and everybody who loves success and loves to see people do amazing things.
Now we have a shout out from Sophie on Facebook. Can we give Sophie a big shout out? Hello, thank you for tuning in, Sophie. All right, and also I wanted to ask about, so we have the book here and it's so beautiful. These colors, the pictures and the illustrations are just so awesome. And so you collaborated with Rachel Sarah and Kate Moon. Is that correct? And so I just wanted to know what it was like seeing your words and your lyrics turned into such amazing images.
Yeah, well, it's like that's what creates the warmth and the energy of the book. It's like Rachel Sarah created these like vibrant, super colorful, fantastic backgrounds, and Kate had created all these portraits of these children and in these various roles and situations, and like they just melded together so perfectly. Just to give it that life, you know what I mean? Like it was so important for it to look vibrant and cool at the same time.
Definitely looks cool. As soon as I opened it, I was like, man, this is a book I want to read. We have a
yeah,
question.
I really wanted it to stand out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
It had to stand out.
Yeah. Much like your words as well. I'm so excited to get into it. We do have a few questions from our from kids around Australia as well for you. So Jaden, who's a 12-year-old from Darwin, he asks, how old were you when you first started rapping and how did you get into it?
I was probably about his age. I reckon I might have been about 12 years old. And back when I was first listening to music was on CDs. And all my favorite rap songs came with the instrumental version. So no lyrics, no singing on it, no rapping on the track. And I would write my own raps to the instrumentals.
Wow.
And then it just grew from there. And I didn't really start to take it, like each few years I take it a little bit more seriously. And so, yeah, I really started then. I just started in my bedroom with a notepad and a tape deck.
Like with a hairbrush as well as your microphone? Did you kind of rock out in front of the mirror?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we had to like I was my first audience myself.
Oh, nice. Oh, speaking of audiences, that's our next question actually. Clara is a 7-year-old from Geelong, and she asks if you ever actually get nervous performing in front of lots of people. Is that scary for you?
Not so much anymore. Like it's different. It feels different. It's not nerves like you can't do it. It's nerves like you're excited to do it. You can't wait to do it. Like it shifts. So you know that's where it starts. Like if at the first time it's pretty scary, but then you learn, and it becomes fun. And it's something to look forward to, and you get excited to do it. Like the nerves turn into excitement. You can't wait to get out on the stage and perform.
Yeah, cool. Do you have any kind of pre-show things that psych you up? Do you have any do you have to have some downtime? What do you do before the show?
Right like the few seconds before I go on stage, I normally I go just by myself, and I start running through the first track in my head, and I start running through the first track and performing it to myself before I get out there, and then it's and then I just go for it.
And you just go. That's so awesome. That's lovely to hear.
Very simple.
We've got another. Yeah, plain and simple. Just getting in the zone. That's all you need. Yeah. Casey, a 9-year-old from Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne, asks what your favourite book is when you were a kid as well.
My favourite book when I was a kid, I did like books. Like my parents used to get me books. My dad used to give me books a lot. I think I see it still. The Hungry Caterpillar was up there.
Yes, classic. I love that. Classic. And all the little holes that the caterpillar eats through all the different vegetables and then the sweets, and then it gets a tummy ache as well.
Yeah, and I liked Dr. Seuss books. I was a big fan of comics. I like comics as well. As soon as I could read, I liked comics. That was a big thing for me.
Well, that's really interesting because your book, as you said as well, is about heroes. So if you liked comics and superheroes, I can definitely see that coming through your book as well. Would you like to read it? Should we get into that? Yeah, for sure. Awesome. That's good.
I've got a couple on hand.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm prepared.
But yeah, this is Our Home, Our Heartbeat, written by me and illustrated by Kate Moon and the talented Rachel Sarah. I'm Wanganeen in 93. The Sapphires are my aunties. The first gold medal, I'm Nova P. I'm Kathy Freeman, and her fire's inside of me. I'm Adam Goods, and Adam should be applauded when he stands up, I'm Tapsel in my close-up, and I'm Paddy Mills with the last shot. My history is my strength. My future is my own. My community is a part of me. It's my time, my heartbeat. I'm Yvonne Goolagong with a trophy from Wimbledon. I'm Doug Nichols. I'm Jimmy Little, singing down the Royal Telephone. I'm the world champ in '68. That's me. I'm Lionel Rose. I'm William Cooper. I take a stand when no one even knows. My history is my strength. My future is my own. My community is a part of me. It's my time, my heartbeat. I'm Uncle Buddy. Everybody loves me. Ain't none below and ain't none above me. I'm the carvings out of every scar tree. I'm those flats that birthed Archie. I can sing like I'm Thelma. I can sing like I'm Jess. I can sing like I'm Sultan. I can sing like I'm M. I talk like my uncles. I look like my aunts. I dance with my cousins. I speak through my art. Some of us are fair and some of us are dark. We're all different colors. That's who we are. Our history is our strength. Our future is our own. We are all our community. It's our time. We're home. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Yay. That was absolutely beautiful. And to hear it in your own words as well, just such a treat. We actually have a shout out as well from all the captains and kids from Alice Springs. They've sent a shout out from, now forgive me if I say this correctly, I am going to learn it, Arrente Country. And Alice Springs also have some questions. They obviously really loved hearing you read that. So they asked, where did you get your inspiration for this book from?
I tried to make and write the book that I didn't have when I was a kid, and the kind of book that I wish I would have seen in the library or at school or wherever I was when I was a kid. So that's where it really stemmed from. It was just, and like seeing all these awesome blackfellas who inspired me and who have amazing stories that I thought I could share.
Yeah, I love as well, actually, this book. I think what also makes it so special is that you do have at the back a little blurb about each of the heroes that you describe in the book, and I think that's so amazing. You're also contributing to teaching us about that history as well and these heroes.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
It's real simple. It's real simple. It's right there.
Yeah, it's so simple. We can all learn. So also from Alice Springs, well, they sent through so many questions. Who are your everyday heroes?
I don't know. I look to my family and my friends and the people I keep around me for inspiration every day. And all the great things, the people around me and what they do and how they help and yeah, so it's really, I keep a really good circle of friends and that keep me motivated. So they're probably my heroes.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, I think we all need a good group of friends. Alice Springs also asks how you unwind and chill at the end of your day. So does that include your friends?
Sometimes I watch basketball. I watch footy. I play my PlayStation. If I'm chilling out, I walk my dog. That's good fun.
Beautiful. Yeah. What's your dog's name?
Carmela.
Oh, beautiful. That's so cool that you like watching basketball. A child at the Women and Children's Hospital actually in Adelaide asked if you like watching or playing basketball. So there you go. That question. Yeah. Do you Do you like? I can see the Lakers behind you, and Lakers jersey behind you.
World champ.
Yes, awesome. And another question from another shout out to another Sophie on Facebook. Hello, Sophie.
Hey,
Different
Sophie.
Another question from Alice Springs. What do you tell yourself to help achieve your dreams?
I just focus on the work at hand, and the things that I want to do. I start small and I grow with each project and each goal that I have. I start with small goals, and then I let them add up to bigger things that I want to do. So when I first started making music, my first goal was to sell 1,000 CDs. And then after I sold 1,000 CDs, the next goal was to sell 5,000 CDs. So I just keep growing and growing. And so like I just focus on going to work and trying to stay positive and focusing on the things that I can, change and I can fix and I can push.
Yeah, that sounds so great. And I guess, was writing a book one of your goals as well, or did that just come about quite naturally?
It wasn't a goal in the sense until I thought of it, you know what I mean? And it happened really fast because, as I said, all the pieces were there. I just had to put it all together. It was like all this stuff that I had could turn into different things. And, that the book might have been a cartoon at some point. There's all these different parts where paths that it could take. So I just get these ideas and I'm like, and then I just make it a goal. It's like, okay, I have all these parts and I think this would make a good book. So, all right, what do I need and who do I need to talk to and what's the next steps for me to turn this, good idea into a reality?
And do all that research. Do you think you're going to make another book? A child has asked Tula from, doesn't say where she's from, but she's an 8-year-old. She asked if you are going to make another book. She really, really loved it.
I reckon, Tula, I will. I think I have to. This one did okay.
All right.
I'll probably have another one. Maybe
it's on
Tula
the
can write a
stream
book
now. Can't get out of it.
I don't want to hog up all the book space. Maybe Tula can write one.
Well, Tula, maybe you could give some advice to Tula or any kids out there if they want to write their own stories or even become an Aussie hip hop star like yourself. What advice do you think you could give them to do so?
The best advice that I ever came up with for myself was good work is hard work. So if it's tough and it takes some time to do it, it's most probably because it's worth doing. So good work is hard work, and always stick things out and push through and for the things you want to do and stick at it and find avenues and find ways to get things done.
Yeah, definitely. That's great advice. Thank you, Tula, if you're listening. Good work is hard work. We're getting a lot of people saying that they love the book on the Facebook live stream. So thank you guys for tuning in. Sammy would like to actually know where they can buy it. So is there a specific website or?
Just wherever they find it online, or I think Readings or Booktopia will definitely have it. All their local bookstores should probably have one as well.
Great. Have a Google.
They're the best places. Yeah. They're around.
Have a Google. They're around. Great. I hope so many more people buy it and read it. It's such a lovely story. I think we have one last question. Jackson from Adelaide. Hello, Jackson. That's a great salute. That was a double-handed salute.
That's a double salute to Jackson.
Yeah. Wow, Jackson, that's really quite special. Double salute. We've got to put that in our repertoire as captains. He asks if you could dress up as a superhero, which one would you be?
Oh, superhero. Probably I'll just dress up as the Hulk.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Because then all I have to wear is pants.
And they're quite ripped though, right? So
they're torn up. Yeah, I've definitely got a pair of those somewhere.
Nice. Do you have to stick some rocks to you as well? Just make you a little bit.
No, just hold. No, I'm all right. What are you trying to say, Captain?
Nothing, Briggs. Nothing. Great. I love the Hulk. I'm sure you'll find the pants somewhere, costume shop or whatnot. Oh, that's so great. Thank you so much for getting on with us, reading your book. It's been so lovely to chat.
Awesome.
And it's just been amazing to hear your inspiration and your advice that you've given the kids as well. So thank you to everyone.
Thanks for having me. Thanks to all my friends and all my fans for their awesome questions and everyone tuning in all around the country. Shout out to all my Victorian mob. See you very soon.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Briggs, for coming on here. And thank you, everyone, for watching. It's been an awesome time. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.